This is the Madden Championship Series from USAA Stadium. As the official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL, USAA is proud to serve the military community and their families. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Like any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Here comes their offense to begin this series, and leading them to the field, as always, is the QB.
You know, one thing I get a little tired of around draft time, Kate, is hearing all these people say, oh, he can make every throw. He can make every throw. Technically, sure, every guy that's drafted can make every throw, but how special are those throws? How much accuracy, how much zip? When it comes to Spencer Rattler,
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Ready. All right, go. Ready?
The screen pass falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by this promising young signal caller out of the University of Colorado.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9.
60 Bison. 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds a man, Deontay Johnson has it. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Finds a man, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. There's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hill now to return it. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here he goes on the bootleg. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he finds him enough room to get it up to the 42-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Set.
A tight end in motion now. Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 7-0 is our score. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it 3rd and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Fourth down punt upcoming. Here's Torrey Taylor to put his leg into it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. He's got it at the 24. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Buccaneers, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
They go play action on 1st. He's got time here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw, here's Willis. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They send a tight end in motion. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. Here's Willis to the air. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Close check. Black one. Check right.
Throwing now from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This complete to Colt. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Torrey Taylor getting set to punt it once again. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Ball taken in at the 36. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Dolphins are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Reports.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He'll begin his return from the 11. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Tampa Bay sending its offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the 1st half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. They've got 1st down from the 31. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he takes this down to around the 39 before he stopped. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
From the 39. Throw left side, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Throwing now, off play action. Headed out right. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Complete beyond the marker. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pacheco. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. They send the tight end in motion left. They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hill now to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. That was Micah Parsons making that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Ready?
2nd and 10 now. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready. Set.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him again. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time here on 4th. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
That's complete, Mike Evans. And he'll go down here at the 16. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Buccaneers feeling good with a 14-point advantage. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Hill now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Rattler finds the in route complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
I'll say this. Unless you're committed to going for it on 4th down, I just don't see why you throw it there. Just power it forward for half a yard and reset those chains. Then take your shots further down the field.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Still sticking with the passing game. Into the hands of Culp. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 2nd and 6 now. That finds Vele complete. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They've got a man in motion. Play action on 1st down. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Higgins makes the catch. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They send Hill right. They go play action on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yellow, one, opposite, green, switch, yellow.
Another try following the sack. Pressure's there, and He goes down again. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 3rd and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. The Buccaneers winners as we say goodnight, everybody.